Hey everyone, it's Coach Jeff from CrossFit Sees Today. Hope you're having a great day. The workout we have today, the first part is going to be a 10-minute AMRAP. So in the 10 minutes, we're going to do 30 double unders, or you can substitute 45 single unders. You're going to follow that up with 10 box jumps. You're going to follow that up with 30 more double unders or another round of single unders. And then you're going to follow that up with a weighted step up to the same box you use for your box jumps. Your step up could be a barbell on the back. It could be 2 dumbbells carried as you like. RX for the barbell, 75 for the men, 55 for the women. RX for the dumbbells, 30 for the men, 20 for the women. So we have a 10-minute AMRAP, 30 double unders, 10 box jumps, 30 double unders, 10 barbell step-ups. So scaling, if you are not doing box jumps at all, you can scale that to a step up and over or just a step up. If you have something that you can jump to a lower box though, that would be better than doing the step up for this workout, okay? So it'll be 10-minute AMRAP. Second workout, we're gonna go into a 4-round workout that can either be a partner workout where I do the whole thing and then my partner does the whole thing and I'll rest while they do it, or it could be I'll rest as long as it takes me to do the workout. So it's 4 rounds. It's going to be 10 sumo dead high pulls. Ideally, if you used a barbell in part 1 for your step up, you're going to use the same weight barbell in part 2. If you don't have a barbell, you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell for your high pull. So 10 sumo dead high pulls, 10 straight leg sit-ups with a reach to touch the toes, 20-second nose to the wall handstand. So you're going to wall walk or kick up, cartwheel into a nose to the wall handstand, working on that mobility. You're going to go back to another 10 straight leg sit-ups and back to another 10 high pulls. So we have 10 high pulls, 10 straight leg sit-ups, a 20-second handstand hold, nose to the wall, 10 more straight leg sit-ups, 10 more sumo dead high pulls. Again, however long it takes me to do that workout, I'm going to rest and I'll repeat it for a total of 4 rounds, or I can just alternate with a partner while I rest. Okay? All right, so let's look at the movements to warm up with. Okay, so let's get warmed up. Let's start with step-ups. I'm indoors. I don't have a box with me. I'm going to use a chair. And I'm just going to do some alternating leg step-ups. Remember, you're going to probably have a weight on your back if you have a barbell or some dumbbells to the sides or in rack position. So try to maintain good core posture as you do your step-up. Let's do about 30 to 45 seconds worth of step-ups just to get the legs a little bit warm. From there, grab your jump rope and do about 30 seconds of single unders. That's probably about 50 or 60 reps. If you don't have a jump rope, just do little jumps and tap just to get that work in. From there, let's look at the straight-legged sit-up movement. It's a little bit like a GHD sit-up should feel, except we're not extending past that horizontal position. So I want to flex my toes inward. I want to flex my thighs so that they're down into the ground. I'm going to reach back behind my head. When I come up, I'm going to engage my glutes and my thighs so my legs stay straight. I'm going to reach forward and touch my toes. So important here that you keep your toes flexed inward. If you relax them outward, there's a good chance the knees are going to bend on you and you're going to lose that tension. This is a hard sit-up, probably more on the hamstrings for those of you with tight hamstrings than it is going to be on the core. Okay. So once we have those sit-ups done, go back to your step or your box and let's warm up just some regular box jumps. Make sure whatever you're using is stable. This chair is kind of okay, but probably not the best choice of things in the world. So let's do about 30 seconds of box jumps, like 10 or so is fine. Once you're done with that, grab your jump rope again. Let's go into a set of double unders. If you don't have double unders, You're going to do singles today. Just do a second set of single unders to warm yourself up. From there, let's go to the weighted step up. So we said we can use dumbbells. I can hold them at the sides. I can hold them in the rack position for my step ups. If we're going to do barbell step ups, we're going to load the barbell on the back, and basically we're going to use core strength and hip strength to drive the weight up. Make sure your step ups are alternating legs leading the way so you get equal distribution of work. So let's do about 10 step ups or so, just about 30 seconds worth with your barbell. Okay. From there, we're going to warm up the sumo dead high pull. So again, if you have a barbell, the barbell will have some weights on it most likely, and should be sitting off the floor a little bit. If you're using an empty barbell, then basically you can take a sumo stance, which is a little wider than your normal deadlift stance, with good posture. Simply push the hips back. The bar will stay close to the body. We're going to come up, extend the hips, pull, and release. So hip extension, shrug, and pull. Working on keeping that barbell close. So from a side profile, I'll do it, let's say, with a kettlebell. You can do it with a dumbbell. So we're going to come down, push the hips back, make sure there's tension in the shoulder blades, extend the hips, shrug, pull. Shrug, pull. You don't want to see the weight come out here. We want to see it elbows up and behind the ears, close to the body. Okay? So do about 30 seconds of those high pulls at whatever weight you think you're going to do for the workout. Last thing we're going to do is a nose to the wall handstand. So for those of you that are comfortable wall walking or cartwheeling onto the wall, we'd like to get into a nice vertical position. Hands a few inches off the wall or so. Engaging those shoulder blades, tightening that core, and pushing that nose literally to touch the wall. You're going to feel those shoulder blades and core engage more when you do that. You're going to attempt to hold that locked out position for 20 seconds or so, which is what we're looking to do in the workout. For those of you that do not have a nose to the wall handstand, if you have a regular handstand hold, that's acceptable. For those of you that do not have that, you can just do either a feet elevated on a box version, or just sort of where you would come up on your tippy toes, load the weight over, and work on this shoulder blade position. So any of those are acceptable options for you. If that inversion position, not good for you at all because the shoulder issues are just not being comfortable being inverted, you're going to hold a regular push-up plank position, nice and tight for that 20 seconds, okay? And you'll still get some load in your shoulders and your core, all right? So that's the warm-up. So the workout, again, we have a 10-minute AMRAP. We have 30 double unders, 10 box jumps, 30 double unders, 10 weighted step-ups. You can sub 45 single unders out for the double unders if you don't have that skill. Second workout, a you go, I go format, or a I go and I rest equal to my work format. 4 rounds, 10 sumo dead high pulls, 10 straight leg sit-ups, 20 seconds in a nose to the wall handstand or substituted movement, 10 straight leg sit-ups again, and then 10 more sumo dead high pulls. My goal is to work with good form through that whole set, but work quickly through that set. Don't sacrifice form for speed, but try to really move through it being aggressive and tight. Okay, so that's today's workout. Let us know how it went for you by either sharing some comments or some videos onto social media. You can hashtag us at CFSD Strong, and we will catch you next time. Have a great workout.